What's up, everybody? What I want to talk about today is just some quick encouragement on preparation for possibly new careers or moving forward in your life after this. A lot of changes. There's going to be a lot of opportunity for growth, for advancement, and just new opportunities to pursue different career paths. So I'm listening to this book right now. It's called How to Lead When You're Not in Charge. It's an amazing book. I'm getting towards the end of it, and he's talking about career paths, and he mentions something that he actually read in a different book, which is by Scott Adams. It's a book I've actually read in the past. It's called How to Lose at Almost Everything and Still Win Big. It's a great book. I don't know if many of you know who Scott Adams is, but he is the author of the cartoon strip called Dilbert. Some of you older people, you might know that. Some of you younger generation, you may not know that. Who knows? But anyway, this is what he has to say about choosing a career path and moving forward in a new direction. What it says is to avoid career traps such as pursuing jobs that require you to sell your limited supply of time while preparing you for nothing better. So if we think about that and we kind of break it down here real quick, what he's telling you is don't fall into a career where there's no opportunity for growth, where there's no opportunity for personal development, for advancement within that company. So a lot of times it's really easy to go out there and, okay, this job pays the bills. Perfect. First job you find, you're like, okay, perfect. That's, that hits the amount I'm looking for. I'm just gonna jump on it. And a lot of times it's just a manual labor type of job. And guys, if it's, not your business, sorry, there's just not a lot of room for growth in manual labor type of jobs. And yes, I feel there's a need for it out there. And yes, it serves its purpose. However, God calls us into growth, into doing things that are preparing us for the work that He has for our lives. So wherever you are on that journey, right? God's got this bigger plan, and He's preparing us for something bigger than even ourselves. And by us staying stagnant in some job where there's no opportunity or there's very limited opportunity to do the things that are preparing us for what God is really calling us to do, then there's no point in being in that situation. Now, yes, do I believe that He's calling us to bigger things? 100%. Do I believe that the timing is exactly right now? No, not at all. But He's preparing us for that. You are in the situation you are in. You are seeking these new opportunities and having the opportunity to pursue these new opportunities because of where He wants you to go in the future. So it's your job to make sure that you're in alignment with each stage of your life in an area that's allowing you to grow, that's allowing you to understand more about yourself and the person that you're supposed to be, so that when the timing is right and God calls you into this situation, you have been prepared for it. And so everything we do in these situations, guys, should be preparing us in alignment with that bigger purpose. And maybe you don't know what it is exactly yet, but you can still prepare for it. And guys, this quote specifically is in congruency with God's perfect sovereignty, guys, and with His ability to redeem you in any situation in a time of loss and in a time of desperation. We serve a God who is so much bigger than anything else, and we may not understand what it means in the moment, but everything He's doing is preparing us for something bigger. And what was really speaking to me through all of this is that the more we trust God, the better off we will be in these situations. Yes, we may not see His bigger purpose right now, but we need to have faith and we need to believe that we will come through this and we will come through this stronger. And guys, there's no telling what He can do. If you go out there with the mindset and approach this situation with the economy, with the world right now, as an opportunity for growth, as an opportunity to serve your God, to serve other people, and to love people as best as you can, I promise you, you are going to come out on the other side of this so much further along than you ever thought possible. And just remember this, guys. When you are in a situation that you don't necessarily like, that you don't necessarily want to be in, and you think it has kind of served its purpose and you can't grow anymore in that, and it's no longer preparing you for something bigger, just remember, guys, that even if you are stuck in one of those situations, yes, you can get out. Now, I understand some of you got kids, you got responsibilities, you can't just jump out right away, right? Been there, done that, gone through it. So it's so much more important to understand who you are in those situations. So guys, who you are is so much more important than what you do and how you do it. So I'm gonna say that again. Who you are is so much more important than what you do and how you do it. Yes, you may be in a situation where you're kind of stuck right now. You're not really getting prepared for where you want to go, but God can use that situation. If you just start refining who you are and thinking about who you want to be and how you can better yourself and better the lives of people around you, that is so much more important than what you're doing and how you do it. Now, don't get me wrong. We should all work hard and we should give 100% in every situation. And the Bible tells us that. God calls us to actually do that. But here's the key, and don't miss this, okay? So it's more important on who you are rather than how you do things. And so if you strive to be a good person, if you strive to be a person who gives 100% in every situation, that's going to pour out from you. That's going to be reflected in your work and how you do things. So don't focus so much on how you do things, but focus on who you are and how you can be a better person and live in your full potential, and that will spill over into your work and how you do things. So hope that helps. I love talking. I love sharing this stuff with you guys. God is putting so much in my heart right now. I'm trying to implement and do these things in my own life and walk this and be an example. So I'm not just here, spitballing and giving ideas to you guys that you can't use. This is real life things from big time authors, from influencers out there, from thought leaders within the industry, within our world. People are out here preaching these things every single day, and I'm just here to try and convey it and how it works in my mind and show you guys how to get it done and start implementing these things in your own life as well. So thank you for taking the time to listen. If you love the video, like it, share it, all that good stuff. I know somebody out there needs this right now. I love you guys. Stay happy, stay healthy, and keep moving forward. I'm out.